Hi, I'm Jules and I'm designing a theme park based on United States folklore called Urban Legends America. And while I build this park, I also want to share the many stories that would give the park its namesake. So, with that, let's grab a snack and a drink and join me as I share the legend of the Banshee of the Badlands. Badlands National Park features an expansive landscape of weathered sandstone buttes, pinnacles, and spires. The Badlands can appear intimidating or even eerie, and for good reason. Visitors may discover that these isolated rock formations are haunted. Legend has it that the Badlands Banshee, a ghostly woman, roams the area with numerous park visitors claiming to have heard her piercing cries, particularly near Watchdog Butte. Under the veil of a moonless night, three cowboys huddled by a crackling campfire, weaving tales, jesting, and harmonizing with the whispers of the wind until an eerie cry shatters the tranquility. A wail that leeches the vibrance from their visage and ushered a shiver through their souls. In the hazy horizon they caught sight of a woman, her form radiant, bathed in a haunting glow. Despite her distant allure, a shiver ran through the cowboys as her piercing scream echoed once more, arms outstretched towards the heavens, mouth agape, and eyes veiling into abysmal depths. Then the woman vanished, leaving the three cowboys in a state of shocked silence, interrupted only by the crackling of the fire. Then a sorrowful tune drifted from the darkness, accompanied by the haunting notes of a fiddle. The haunting melody intensified, becoming more powerful with each passing moment. Somehow, they drifted off to sleep. The following morning, they awoke to find that the third member in their party was nowhere to be seen. The two remaining set out to trace their missing companion. They followed a set of footprints that were stamped in the sandy terrain. Their pursuit brought them to the brink of a steep cliff, where the trail came to an unexpected halt. One of the cowboys curiously approached the cliff's edge, lying flat to look over it, preparing for a grim sight at the bottom. To their surprise, instead of finding their companion's body, they saw a skeletal figure next to a fiddle. Alarmed by the thought of last night's events, they hurriedly departed for the closest town, troubled by the chilling prospect of encountering the Banshee's terrifying screams once more. Banshees are better known in Scottish and Irish folklore. However, across the different tellings, they are depicted inconsistently. Are they ghosts, cryptids, or fairies? Some suggest that they could even be likened to sirens. Different sources portray banshees in different ways, like our spectral lady here in the States. It has been proposed that banshees possess the ability to alter their appearance at will, transforming between ghostly and fairy forms as they choose. These creatures are frequently portrayed as young maidens with incredibly long hair and pale skin. Their hair can range from dark as a raven or crimson, or even shining like gold. However, in some stories, they are depicted as elderly women with long gray hair. There are even tales of headless figures carrying a bowl of blood. Though, the one consistent feature among these depictions is their eyes, which are always red and swollen from their constant mourning. The accounts on the Banshee's cry vary as well, particularly regarding who can hear her cries and its intentions. While everyone agrees that her screams are chilling, there is no unanimous opinion on the specifics. Some believe that only those of pure Irish descent could hear the Banshee, while others thought only those close to death could. Certain tales portray the Banshee as the spirit of a woman seeking vengeance on a particular family, relishing in foretelling their demise. Alternatively, some stories depict the Banshee as connected to a specific family out of love, issuing warnings rather than celebrating in their tragedies. According to our tale today, whispers abound of the Badlands Banshee is a phantom maiden haunting these lands. Travelers speak of her mournful cries echoing near the Watchdog Butte, sending shivers through the brave souls who dare to wander these grounds. Various theories exist regarding the ghost's origin, just like any legend. Some suggest it could be a woman tragically killed by indigenous people, while others believe it might be a native woman who has met her end at the hands of merciless frontiersmen. Alternatively, it is said that she was pushed from one of the buttes, meeting a tragic end. Certain accounts propose that her lover also met his demise there, causing her to cry out in grief. Despite the conflicting tales of her beginnings, the banshee wanders the desolate lands. When confronted, she stays composed and quiet at first, then soon unleashes a bone-chilling scream. As she wanders the Badlands, our spirit is accompanied by a constant companion, a skeletal figure endlessly searching for music. When the spirit discovers music, it seizes a fiddle and joins in, creating a haunting melody that enchants listeners. As dawn breaks, the music suddenly stops, compelling those captivated by its charm to chase after the musician in search of its mysterious melodies. This often leads the enchanted individuals into dangerous canyons, sealing their fate. So, let's talk about where we would see this lovely lady and her skeletal companion represented in Urban Legends America. I have a soft spot for banshees. I find it so chilling hearing these sad shrieks coming from somewhere in the dark, especially in an area that is just so vast. I think it would be fun to have a coaster with the same name and use the whales as like a sound cue for the takeoff or like the launch for the coaster. But I also think that that's kind of a cop-out and is really super simple when it comes to trying to represent a story and a creature for the park. But to be fair, for a full attraction, I do think her presence could be seen in a few scenes for a dark ride that covers more of the environment and the multiple other cryptids and legends that would be in the area as well. The Badlands are well known for their ghost towns as well, and I think having her be a part of those scenes would also give more to the atmosphere. But how do you think the legend should be presented in the park? You can let me know in the comments. Okay, before you go, I just want to say a big thank you to my Patreon members for supporting me in making content just like this, as well as helping me design and build this theme park. Thank you, as always, to the Absynthetic Orchestra for supplying music for my videos. And, of course, a huge thank you to you for watching this video. If you want to hear more legends or just want to keep up on my journey of building this theme park, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. All of my sources that I've used for this story will be in the description, along with my link tree if you want to see more of me on other social platforms. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.